Welcome back to the channel. We're counting down the top 9 must-watch streaming releases dropping this June. After a strong May with hits like Duster and Murderbot, June keeps the excitement going with fresh content across all genres. From thrillers to comedies and sci-fi gems, there's something for every binge watcher. Number 9. Ginny and Georgia. 15-year-old Ginny Miller often finds herself playing the adult, caught between teenage angst and her mother Georgia's reckless charm. Georgia, desperate to give her kids a stable life, settles in a quaint New England town after years of fleeing her past. But behind her polished exterior lies a tangle of secrets that begin to unravel, threatening the peaceful life she's trying to build. As danger creeps back in, Georgia must make tough choices, blurring the line between protection and deception. Number 8. Nautilus Captain Nemo's story begins with heartbreak as he's torn from his royal heritage and family by the ruthless East India Company. Fueled by vengeance and a deep sense of injustice, he escapes imprisonment and reinvents himself as a powerful force against colonial oppression. With a loyal crew by his side, he commands the Nautilus, a technological marvel and underwater fortress that becomes a symbol of rebellion. As he battles enemies above and below the surface, Nemo also explores stunning, mysterious ocean worlds filled with both peril and awe. Number 7. The Waterfront. The Buckley family has long ruled Havenport's fishing industry and restaurant scene, but their empire begins to falter as patriarch Harlan recovers from 2 heart attacks. While Belle and their son Kynes scramble to keep the business afloat, daughter Bree, fresh from rehab and mourning the loss of her son, finds herself entangled in a dangerous romance. As the family's foundation weakens, old wounds and buried secrets threaten to bring everything crashing down. With the Buckley legacy on the line, Harlan steps back in, determined to hold the dynasty together before it sinks for good. Number 6. The Bear Season 4. Carmen Carmi Berzato, a former Michelin star chef, is pulled back to Chicago to take over his late brother's struggling sandwich shop, the original beef of Chicagoland. Trading fine dining for chaos, he faces a loud, defiant kitchen crew, outdated tools, and a business on the brink. Each day tests his culinary precision against financial messes, emotional baggage, and the unresolved grief that haunts him. As he fights to transform the shop and himself, Carmi learns that healing may come not through perfection, but through connection, resilience, and grit. Number 5. Fubar Season. For years, a father and daughter unknowingly lived dual lives as CIA operatives, each hiding their secret from the other and building a relationship rooted in deception. When their covers are blown, they're forced into a tense partnership, navigating dangerous missions where trust is as critical as survival. Thrust into a world of espionage, betrayal, and high-stakes action, they must confront the painful truths they've kept buried for years. As they dodge bullets and unravel secrets, the greatest challenge becomes learning how to reconnect, not just as partners, but as a fractured family trying to heal. Number 4. Stick Price Cahill's dreams of golf greatness came crashing down after a public meltdown, leaving his career in ruins and his personal life unraveling. Struggling with regret and isolation, he meets Santi, a gifted but troubled teen with the raw talent Price once had. Seeing a chance to rewrite his legacy, Price dedicates himself to coaching Santi, pouring his hopes into the young prodigy's rise. As they face inner demons and mounting pressure, their growing bond becomes a shot at redemption neither of them saw coming. Number 3. Mercy for None Gijun. Once the most feared fighter in Seoul's underworld, ends a bloody gang war with a final decisive victory. When his brother Gisuk rises in a rival gang, Gijun chooses to cripple himself and leave the violent life behind to avoid a tragic family clash. 15 years later, peace shatters when Giseok is mysteriously assassinated on the eve of his retirement, reigniting Gijun's deadly instincts. Consumed by vengeance and suspicion, he dives back into the criminal underworld, determined to uncover the truth, no matter how close to home it may lead. Number 2. Squid Game Season 3. After Season 2's carnage, Season 3 opens with Gi-hun reeling from a failed rebellion, a comrade's death, and a bitter betrayal that has left him at rock bottom. Dragged back into the pitiless Squid Game, he and the remaining contestants confront ever more savage rounds that demand choices capable of erasing their humanity. Inho resumes his chilling post as frontman, entertaining a new pack of VIP power brokers, even as his brother Junho creeps closer to uncovering the island's darkest secrets. With a hidden traitor manipulating events and Gi-hun's resolve fraying, the question becomes whether he can summon the strength to rise again or be shattered once and for all. Number 1. Ironheart follows young genius Riri Williams as she returns to Chicago, determined to change the world with her advanced iron suit technology. As her creations draw attention, she finds herself in the crosshairs of powerful forces, including the mysterious Parker Robbins, aka The Hood, whose dark magic challenges everything she knows. The collision of science and sorcery thrusts Riri into a dangerous new fight where brains alone may not be enough. With growing threats and moral dilemmas, Riri must prove that true power comes not just from her suit, but from the strength of her heart.